Hey, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to start with this page on my background. We're going to talk about it, why I got that going on. They're not by sponsor, but you're going to need them. Well, things that they don't want you to know. First of all, is they wrote the contract. So, because they wrote the contract, they're going to put everything in there that benefits them. Uh, you were not involved, and you're basically in a bad position because they wrote the contract and you did not negotiate any part of it. So, second thing that is the most important is the way they calculate the interest. Because they wrote the contract, the way they calculate the interest is a funny way that most people don't know. For example, is it possible to have a $10 balance and end up paying $10 interest in 1 month? You're going to say, no, it's not possible. Well, remember, they wrote the contract, okay? So, yes, it's possible for $10 balance to have a $10 interest per month. You go, wait, Johnny, how's that possible? Isn't that going to be the usury law kick in? The interest will be way too much, and they're going to break some laws. Well, son, there's ways around that, and this is how we're going to use it. We're going to use funny math, and the way we're going to do that is we calculate your balance for the last 2 months. So yeah, you have a balance of $10 right now, but last month you have a balance of, let's say, $30,000. Well, we're going to get the $30,000 and a 10 added together, divided by two. You're going to end up with a balance of, I don't know, $15,005. That is your balance because the way we calculate it. So now we're going to calculate the interest on a $15,005 balance. Therefore, we come up with an outrageous number for you. So yes, it's possible to have a $10 balance and have a $10 interest charge. Uh, Nobody knows about it because they think these guys are going to play fair. Now, we need the credit cards. They do a good job. They help us, but we don't have to pay them extra for no reason. So the next thing that most people don't know is when they go in and try to use one card to pay for another card using zero, quote unquote, zero interest promotions for like a year. Well, if you happen to falter and become late on one payment, well, guess what? That will trigger. We wrote the contract, right? We did. That's going to trigger automatic increase on your interest, okay? So that means, yes, you're going to go to 21% immediately and you won't even know it because you were not ready for it. So even if you pay it off immediately, we get you for 1 month at 21%. Fair? Yeah, it is fair because you signed the contract. We wrote the contract. So those are some of the things. Some other things that people don't know is that the law says that you must receive a bill to become late. So if you have not received a bill, you are not late. Okay. So if you don't receive your bill and they try to charge you a late fee, you can ask them to waive the late fee because you did not get your bill, and the late fee should be waived according to the law. Uh, so remember that one. Another thing that most people don't know, while people in California and let's say Chicago are fearful of owing money and they're so scared because they haven't paid the bill on credit card, your counterparts in Florida and Texas and three other states that I don't recall right now uh, are taking it easy and chilling because the credit cards are pretty much out of luck trying to do anything to these people. While the guy in California can have wage garnishment and the guy in Chicago can have wage garnishment, the Florida and Texas guy, none of that. They don't exist. So your credit card companies don't want you to know that. So where you're staying, what your address is very important to them. Um, Last thing is, these are not legal advice, but be aware that it's very difficult for them to sue. I have had to ask for documents from the credit card company saying, bring me the signed documents and show me what they did, how they got to this balance, and they were not able to do any of that because they lost the paperwork. And the reason for it is because they merged three times past 5, 6 years, and the paperwork got pushed around so many times they got lost. Just like that. Enjoy your tea, by the way. So, reason I brought this webpage, let's go talk about it. They're not my sponsor or anything, but use it. It's called bankrate.com. I've been using it for about 20 years. They give you the best deal. Another thing is that the best place to get your credit card is not through the bank. It's through company like bankrate.com. If you know another company that will do the same thing, let us know. Let everybody know. Share. But here they are. If you click on the credit card, they show you all the features. Do you want? What are you looking for? Uh, Zero APR, cashback, balance transfer, and then if you say you're interested on cashback because you pay off your credit card all the time, these are the uh, credit card they're offering, and because these people are looking for customer and they have a program going on, they will approve you faster than if you go to another bank. They're more aggressive because they probably got a quota that they have to sign up so many people. Let me see. I'm looking at my note. Uh, oh, American Express is the first one that will strike at you if you default on or become late. Like let's say you are struggling to pay your bill and you become late a little bit on one car on your Visa. American Express will use that excuse to close your account without you ever being late to them. Now, like your Chase card will not do that, but American Express will do that. They're amazing. Um, Another thing that they don't want you to know is that if you default, they will share information as where your, let's say you don't pay uh, Visa. Well, American Express will tattletale and tell Visa where you're located. Of course, all that information is possibly on your credit bureau, but let's say you moved recently, Visa and American Express, they watch for each other and they tell your whereabouts. Uh, so let me see. So ultimately, hope you don't have to do this, but if you ever get in a deep trouble, it's what they don't want you to do is file bankruptcy, and they might be a good idea for some people. It will affect you for 7 years, uh, and hopefully you don't have to do that uh, because you were smart, you watched this video, and you learned how to get this best credit card using bankrate.com. If anybody else has anything else to add to this video, I would appreciate it. You tell me. And y'all have a good day. And we're gonna continue on a series of these videos. I will have some other secrets to tell you at a later time. Talk to you later. Have a great day.